Heaven's California.
Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another FIFA 18 trading tips video. And first of all, I just want to apologise if you just hear banging, crashing, drilling. The neighbours are having some work done on their house, and as you'll be able to hear, that is what you're going to be able to hear. But there's nothing I can really do about it. I left it late, and I want to get it done before this video done before lunch. I like to get videos done in the morning. So we had a few things. First of all, went to see the new Infinity War film yesterday. Never really a fan of Marvel, but oh my god, what a film! What a film! What a film! Great film. Highly recommend you go and watch that. I won't do any spoilers or anything. The SBCs that came up yesterday, disappointing, but expected it. Just the same ones again. They're just repeating them. And, you know, I think this could be what they do, you know, for the SBCs this time. I don't know if we're going to see any league packs, just because they know they release league packs. No one's going to buy FIFA points, okay? Everyone's just going to smash all their squads into the market and do stuff like that, which it's very disappointing. But obviously the Premier League and leagues onwards, that if they do something similar to this, it won't be an overall league team rating of 81. You know, you won't get an 81, or if they do, you might need 2 or 3 team of the season players, and in that case, team of the season players are going to rise. We have some new marquee matchups as well. We got Seoul Suwon, Chelsea Liverpool, Bruges Anderlecht, and Barcelona and Real Madrid. 80 rated for the Real Madrid, which is very good. You get a premium gold players pack, jumbo premium gold pack, prime election players pack, and a rare election players pack. So a very, very good marquee matchups there. And the end pack you get is a prime gold players pack. I'll do that probably. I mean, there's no rush. I'll probably do it later tomorrow, or maybe, I don't know how much it's going to cost me actually. I might have the players to do it in my club. In terms of these guys right here, I'm not really a huge fan of them. I'm not really a huge fan. Unfortunately, they've been very crafty about this, okay? Because they put him up for 24 hours at 6 PM yesterday. They know that weekend league rewards come out 6 PM on Thursday. These go, and when weekend league rewards come out, I'm hoping that the EFL team of the season cards, they drop, because there are going to be a lot of them in the weekend league reward packs, and that should be a very good pickup right there, if you can get any of them. But that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about... actually, first of all, I want to say, FUT Champions Weekend League Tournament, I didn't get the Callahan, okay? I didn't get him. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get there. And bit disappointing, maybe. But now you actually get the Junior Hoylett, so we can have... I'll definitely be having a go on him as well. I might even throw in a... Actually, no, I'm not going to throw in a match, because gameplay is just not really relevant on FIFA right now. Again, I don't know if I'll do the SBCs, probably not, because the cheapest team of the season player on the market is quite expensive right now. You know, the EFL team of the season player is well, very expensive. I can't think of a lower rated one that might be there. I think it might be Akin Fenwa. Actually, no. We'll go special. We'll go League 2. We'll go no club, and we'll just see what pops up. These guys right here are currently the cheapest ones. His minimum by now is like 44,000 coins. Actually, if no one's bidding on this... Oh, damn it, it's gone. Where's it gone? 31k. Look at this. None of them are cheaper than 40,000 coins. Tax on 40,000 coins is 2,000, I think. Yeah, 2,000 coins. I'd be very tempted to have a bid. Oh no, people are bidding mad on him. I'll have a cheeky bid on him, but these guys are going to be the cheapest ones. I think the cheapest one right now on the market is probably, actually I don't know if it's this guy. They're all very expensive. No one is lower than 40,000 coins. So, you know, all the EFL team of the season players, if you want to get them, then I would definitely wait. I would wait until, I don't know, I'd just wait. I'd wait it out because I think, I'm there for 280 there, hang on. 208, and no, it's 285. Personally, they're just far too inflated, okay? They're far too inflated when you think about investments. If you're going to get any, I'd be having a look at them tomorrow at Weekend League Rewards, or I'd be having a look at what their price is Friday when they're out of packs. They won't go up, okay? They're capping. They're nearly at the top of their cap. I think their max is about 70,000 coins. So they're nearly capping on... Oh wow, that's a hefty amount there. They're nearly capping on what is basically their top right now. So I wouldn't really bother with that. What we're going to be looking at though today is the most consistent team of the season. Talking about some investments here, what's good, what isn't. I've got all of them here. Okay, I've got all of them here. Premier League ones, I would avoid them like the bloody plague. Okay, I'd avoid Courtois, I'd avoid Vardy, I'd avoid Doucouré, and I'd avoid Robertson. The reason being, we don't know. Okay, last season the most consistent, basically all the most consistent team of the seasons just got thrown into their own team of the season vote. Now this year, I'm not sure if they will, because these are high performing players that haven't got a team of the season. Will Courtois get into the team of the season? How many goalkeepers are we going to have in the team of the season Premier League? You know, the EFL team of the season is coming up. There's going to be David De Gea. There's going to be Ederson. Another top performer is Nick Pope. I don't personally think there's room for Courtois. Okay, I don't think there's any room for Thibaut Courtois. And his price right now, 280, 270, 270. You know what? This is what I do. To keep a track on players you want to keep a track on, add them to the transfer targets. Leave them. Okay, it annoys me that I've got doing the transfers. You're just going to have to let it annoy you. Okay, Robertson right here. His price, I mean, if he comes down to about 120k, then maybe think about picking him up. But right now, for what he is, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a hell of a left back. Okay, he looks like a great card to use. But he's at 145,000 coins, and there's a lot of him on the market. Okay, there's a lot of this guy on the market, and that would put me off investing in him, especially when I know that the Premier League team of the season is coming up, and if we get like a Marcos Alonso, people might use the Marcos Alonso over the Robertson. But again, see how low he goes. I'm not sure if EA will have an announcement at like 3 PM for the team of the season on Friday, UK time that is. If they announce the team of the season and you don't see Robertson in it and you don't see Courtois in it and their prices come down from today, I definitely go and get them. Because people are going to want Premier League teams. They're going to want Premier League teams. Okay, everyone is going to go. They're going to want to use these Premier League cards. And a lot of people go. They'll just go. Oh, I'll just go throw together a nice little Premier League team. And if they say Marcos Alonso is at maybe a 90 rated, and he costs about 200 or 300k, and they see this Robertson, they're going to go for the Robertson, and Robertson wouldn't be in packs anymore. Okay, I don't know if they'll have space for two left backs in the Premier League team of the season. You know, I don't know. There's other left backs that could be there. You know, Monreal has a very good shout of being the Premier League team of the season left back. But Doucouré, again, avoid him. I wouldn't be very keen on Doucouré. Again, for what he is, his price is very, very inflated. I think this is far too expensive for an 87 rated midfielder in the Prem. I think this is astronomical. You'd be silly to invest in this guy because I don't think he's worth that amount. I really don't. You know, I think the cheapest we saw there is 100,000 coins. The first listing. You know, I wouldn't be long-term investing in him. If it comes to tomorrow, Thursday, and you have the DKT rewards, or you keep searching this guy, and he's at, I don't know, is it a cheap flip? Then go and definitely take a look. Van Ginkel, avoid this guy like the plague. Not good. Okay, he's gonna drop when Lozano comes out. He might rise a little bit, but we don't know when Lozano's coming out. And I think this guy, after Daily Knockout or the FUT Champs Rewards come out tomorrow, I just don't think this guy's going to be worth anything. The same with this Fernando and Boateng. Fernando, really, really low rated. You know what? This guy is super low rated. I'm not really a fan of him. I don't think many people will be picking him up. You know, the height for me lets him down as a CDM. And I just think there's better options out there. Boateng, again, a very good midfielder. You know, he's got the 4-star, 4-star. A very good midfielder, definitely. For what he is, I'd be interested to see what his price goes to. 60k for an 87 rated mid in the Bundesliga. Maybe not as a long-term investment, but as a short-term investment, if you just want to flip him on, I definitely keep an eye on his price. 100% keep an eye on his price. Maybe not something I go and get loads of, but definitely... Wow, look, someone's already got that one. That is very, very interesting. This banging is really getting on my tits. Sorry for the language, but that... I don't know what they're having done. They're having something done. He was at 60k. I think that was actually a bit of a snipe there. I see 66. We'll add him to the transfer targets. And do that. Alisson, 88 rated goalkeeper, could get into the Serie A team this season. So his price is very, very low, which is promising. You know, for an 88 rated goalkeeper, I think his. I mean, to be honest, his stats are very good, and in the Serie A, there aren't that many that are better than him. So yeah, I definitely keep an eye on him. Jose Guy, left back, BBVA team of the season, generally one of the later ones to come through. Although we don't know what order they're going to do them in. Quite a few of them on the market though, which puts me off a little bit. You know, if you see him dropping, then definitely go ahead and have a look and see if you can pick him up. When is the best time to have a look at these? Thursday during FUT Champs Awards, or you want to go have a look on Friday. Friday they'll be in packs until 6 PM. These guys could be they could be mass sold, okay, and their price could drop a lot. So definitely keep an eye on their price by the time it comes to Premier League team this season. Especially the ones that aren't. If Jamie Vardy isn't in the Premier League team this season, his price could go up. Okay, because if you stick Jamie Vardy next to another Premier League team this season, he'd be very, very good. And Jamie Vardy is holding his price, okay? He is 100% holding his price right now. At about 380,000 coins. He is a very good man, okay? Jamie Vardy. A very, very good player. 375k looks like his lowest, so an interesting one. Definitely one to keep an eye on if he doesn't get in the Premier League team this season, but a bit of a risky one. Malcolm, he's got the 4-star, 4-star. His card is decent, but I'm not sure if his card is worth that amount of coins. For a league that, let's be honest, isn't the most popular league in the game, I think for 100k, there's probably a few better options that you might be able to put there. His height puts me off at 5 foot. Although 5'7" is not awful, to be honest. 153k looks to be his lowest right now. Again, if you see this guy coming towards the 120s or 130s, keep an eye, but I wouldn't get too excited. Lars Bender, a decent guy, a decent card, okay? He's a very decent card. Although there are a few things, the balance might put people off, the pace might put people off, the volleys, the penalties, the curve, the free kick accuracy, the dribbling isn't great. Everything else is really, really good. Again, I wouldn't use him as a long-term investment, but in short-term flips, honestly, this guy, he could go up, he could go down. Keep an eye on his price, definitely, because I think for what it is, that 89 rated CDM, that's a very, very good card for that price, I think. I think that's a very, very good card for that price. So, there we go. Look, someone's already picked that one up. That's a very good price for that card. And I think a lot of people might overlook that type of card there. So, definitely be having a look at him. I'll add him to my transfer target. Rabiot, I don't think he's... Oh, that's not good. I can't look at his price, but I don't think I think he's at about 100k. If he's set at 100k, then I just don't think I mean, he's a very good card, but the weak foot and skill moves puts me off at a central midfielder. He might feel a little bit sluggish with the 85 balance. So again, I wouldn't bother. I mean, this isn't just cheap. Okay, flipping cards. I don't need to sit here and tell you how to flip a card. You search, have a look at the card's price. I'm going to be focusing, on cards that are going to be good. Okay, good investments. Giovinco, a card that could be a very, very good investment, depending on his price. 143,000 coins. He could very well go up. He could go up. And I'll tell you why he could go up. The MLS team of the season isn't going to be here for a good month and a half. Okay, a good month and a half until the MLS team of the season does hit. Okay, there's one there for 143. So I definitely keep an eye on his price. If you want to pick one up, have a look what he's at. Definitely go over to Footbin, see what his general price is doing. If he's coming down in price, that's a good sign. Generally, these cards, you'd be looking to pick them up maybe the day before they go out of pack. So tomorrow, after Daily Knockout rewards, that's normally a good time to go and pick them up. When do you go and pick up your team of the week? You go and pick them up on the Wednesday or the Tuesday night before they come out of packs after marquee matchups rewards. But on to the big boys now. These are the big boys. We've already talked about Courtois. Oblak, very, very good goalkeeper. Going to be a few weeks at least until the La Liga team of the season. So definitely keep an eye on him. In terms of price, 150k and down would be a very good price. For the goalkeeper that he is. I mean, you're looking at the stats, you're thinking, how is this guy so cheap? I don't know how he's so cheap, okay? I don't know how he's so cheap. He's a very good goalkeeper in the game, so I don't know. PK, very good card. Can't really complain about him. His balance is a little risky, though. His balance isn't great. Acceleration isn't great either. So, unless you see him dropping dramatically, and by dramatically I mean unless you see this guy nearer 200,000 coins, then again, I wouldn't go and be too excited about him. Keep an eye on his price, but I wouldn't go too ham. Chiellini. Chiellini, a very difficult one. Very, very expensive. That's the thing. He is very, very pricey. Hang on, 474,000 coins. I could sell him at 500k. 500k, 25,000 coins. Is it worth? Is it worth? For the 1,000 coins? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it's worth. It's worth it. Okay, it's worth it. It's worth it. I don't normally do that. Okay, I don't normally do that. But we're gonna list this guy up at 500k and make ourselves some coins off him. There we go. Look at that. Boom. The cheapest on the market right now. Now we need to go and get. God's sake. Chiellini. There he is. What people were saying about him was Bonucci's team of the year is actually better on paper. So be wary of Chiellini, keep an eye on his price. If he drops to maybe down to the 400s, then have a look at him. Fabinho, a great card that you might want to have a look at picking up. Okay, he's going to be used in a lot of FUT Champions teams. I think regardless of whether he comes down in price or not, I think he'll go back up in price. Because a lot of people, when they're buying their team back, will have a look at the best centre midfield. I mean, this guy is as good stats-wise as Prime Hollett. Okay, so 285,000 coins is a bit of a bargain. Okay, if he comes down towards the 250 mark, definitely be having a look at picking that guy up. Busquets and Martinez, not a fan of them because their pace is low. And, you know, when you're investing in cards, you want to be investing in cards that are going to be usable in FUT Champions at the top level of the game, because they're the guys that are going to have the coins to pick up these top players. Hamsik, a great card to invest in if he comes down in price. 93 rated with them stats. You could play him at centre mid. You could play him at flipping CAM. He's got the 5-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. I think this guy's a great guy to have a look at. Honestly, I think he is really, really good. You know, he's at what? That's all 295,000 coins. I see 291,000 coins. That is exceptionally good. We have Thomas Lemar then. Lemar, the left mid. In terms of left mids go, stats-wise, I just don't know if I'm keen. You know, the 2-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, not a great. Sula, not a great. I tell you why it's not a great. The acceleration is 56. It's absolutely tragic. Don't go for him. But one that you can definitely have a look at, Alejandro Gomez. Oh my god, this card looks absolutely insane. 4-star, 4-star. All the stats there across his pace, shooting, passing, and dribbling. There's only one light green stat, which is free kick accuracy. All the rest are in the dark greens. This guy's an absolute monster. And for the price he's at, 289,000 coins. I think this guy, if you're seeing him come down a little bit, 286,000 coins. That is an absolute 285,000 coins. I think that is an absolutely banging investment. And it'd be very hard to go wrong with that. Okay, in a week's time, he could definitely be up in coins. And you could be making yourself a good 10, 20k on that card. And that is all the cards covered today. So that is going to be the end of this video. That is what I'm thinking about team season. We got Gomez, good. We got Hamsik, he's good. We've got Fabinho, he looks alright. We've got the Oblak, looks very, very good. The best goalkeeper in the La Liga right now. So the best La Liga goalkeeper, very, very good if he comes down in price. The Courtois, a very, very good goalkeeper in the Premier League. Not too sure what he's like in game though. I think people would rather Edison and David De Gea. So I definitely wait and see if his price drops. If his price drops subsequently during Premier League team of the season, then keep an eye on him. Giovinco, thumbs up from him. Gaia would be decent. Alisson would be decent. Robertson will be decent if he's not in the Premier League team this season. All the rest of them are pretty trash. Vardy, if he's not in the Premier League team this season, his price will rocket. If he is, his price will drop. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Malcolm, not a fan. Bender, not the greatest fan. But all of them are okay for cheap flips. But if you can't flip them, investment-wise, the safest ones I can possibly see are Gomez, Hamsik, Fabinho, and Oblak, and Giovinco. They're the 5 that I'm going to be personally having a look at. And remember, if you did go and miss any of yesterday's videos, then do go and check them out. There are some useful tips on how to invest for Premier League team this season, because it is not too late, and hopefully you'll be able to make yourself some coins. If you're not, then again, don't invest coins that you can't afford to lose a bit of money on. I mean, you won't, if you invest 300,000 in a card, you're not going to lose the whole 300,000 coins, okay? You might lose 50 to 60,000 coins if you're really taking a huge bashing. But yeah, that's where we are going to leave it. If you did enjoy, leave a like. If you're new around here, drop a sub, turn on notifications if you don't want to miss an upload. I've been David, this has been FIFA 18, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.